Yeah, I mean, I had a similar situation that happened today, but like not regarding the entire thing, just regarding the lineup.
Okay.
So on my way home, I usually take the highway, and like the transition from I think highway one of the highways to the other ones is like it's hell. Like basically, you just full stop. Like a highway usually go 100, but this one was like you fucking go zero. And like
Uh,
I got used to it. Like for the entire week, I was like, okay, it's normal. So I'm there waiting. Like every car is like trying to get into that lane, and then we finally get to the merge. And when you get to the merge, it's a bit more free, so you can get like a bit more speed. And I see this car behind me. He's like tailgating me. He's like basically in my ass at this point. Like I could like feel
oh,
him penetrating me. And
he didn't ask.
I look in the red, like the mirrors. I see him like making hand gestures, looking angry. I'm looking at him like, man, I really could slow down if I wanted to annoy him more. I didn't change my speed. I didn't go any faster. I just see him getting angry, and then he speeds up, gets next to me, looks at me, and keep going. Oh boy, I had the biggest smile on my face. I was so happy. I was like, yay! I made someone's day today.
Actual menace.
Yo, the thing is that I realized I could have like pulled on my window, but it was kind of hot today, so like I didn't do it. I could have pulled on my window and flip him off, and that would have made my day even better. But, well, maybe next time. But the thing is that a lot of people road rage, like, bro, we've been going zero for the past 10 minutes. Going
Oh,
faster just for a few minutes doesn't save you any time. Like, okay. I mean, unless you have someone dying in your car, then sure, but you're like, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't take the highway if you have someone dying in your car.
I feel okay. I get what you mean. Like, I think the highway does something to people, right? Where like normally, like in my neighborhood, people like generally respect the road rules, except for the one road that leads to the highway, right? Like, if you're gonna cross the street, people wait for you. Like, if you're like near the supermarket or near the schools, right? But that road where it goes to the highway, it's like they will they will skid past your butt. That's how
Oh,
close they're going to you.
there's a lot of reasons has me a person taking the highway kind of often. The thing is that if you don't get first in the highway, so like meaning if you don't get into in the merging lane and there's no one in front of you, if you don't get that, you're basically fucking screwed. There's a time I try to merge on the highway, and like usually a road that merges to the highway is like you go from either 50, 60 to going to 100. And so basically you have to speed up on the ramp and then merge. A lot of people, what they do is like they go on the ramp, and then when they have to merge, they just keep going at 60. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna fucking get in if you're driving at 60. You have to increase your speed so you can match and enter. I swear,
But
sometimes I just wanna like. I told my parents this, and they're okay with it. My mom's car is kind of old. Shay, you've seen my mom's car. So did you, Josh.
yeah,
It's really old,
but it
and
looks
I've
nice.
got permission to destroy it if I wanted to. So one day on the highway, if someone bothers me, I will kill myself.
Wait, wait.
Don't say that.
No, I will destroy the car. Like, the thing is that a lot of people like think that, well, since they're driving, they should obey to them. It's like it's not the case. Like the highway's like it's an entire like circle. Everyone has to respect their friends. So if someone is asking to go into your lane in front of you, you either kind of slow down, give them way, because like you never know where they're going. They might not stay in your lane, but sometimes people are assholes. Like I was telling you that lane where it was in the highway, that story I just told you about the guy behind me getting angry.
Yeah.
The entire lane for maybe a kilometer was like blocked. Like it was a 1 kilometer of like people just stopping. But I hate assholes that go straight. They go on a lane that's like that's still moving, and they come to the front and just try to merge in. It's like
You're trying to like zigzag.
they're cutting the line basically. It's like, are you? It's like these people, I don't let them go in, and then they get angry. I'm like, why are you angry? You saw from the very back that you could have like, could have went in, but like you decided to come at the very entrance of it. Like, what's wrong with you? But for people who are learning to drive recently, one of the skills I'd like to say you need to have is knowing how to flip off people and getting road rage. That will help you a long way. Trust me.
Oh, I've been doing it all wrong.
You've been
shit.
doing it wrong. Road rage
gotta-
is the right way, because like once you get the road rage and you're like understanding where you stand at, then you start to think like, okay, maybe you know what, the things I'm doing is wrong. Maybe I need to do this, and yeah, for me it's like road raging helped me a lot. Like now I understand where I can road rage, like, and it makes sense. But yeah.
Sure, you
That's
got
what
to talk about a male Karen.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
his story, Josh's story is
Yeah,
amazing.
I had to jump in, do the Twitch to hear it.
What I'm curious about you, do you like? Because Alvin also shared one about like his experience with the Karen. What about you?
The Karen, it was at Kumon, right?
Uh,
And then so there's this one kid who's like not troublesome, but he just doesn't find interest in the work, and I totally get where he's coming from because everybody learns differently. And what's it? So I talked to him a lot. I'm like trying to convince him, hey man, just sit down and do the work. It's not that hard. And I see he's getting it, but he's not doing well, right? And the mother notices this, and the mother is a frequent customer. Sometimes she'll come in and shout out my boss, right? Saying, oh, my kid's not learning anything. His grades haven't improved. I hear that he's not doing anything here. Like, why is he just drawing pictures, right? And I was like, oh, thank God she's not shouting at me. This is when I was like the teacher doing the marking. When I went to do the front desk work, oh my God. Every day I had to talk to her. She's like, oh, so you're the new person here? Why isn't my kid doing any better? I thought they'd change the business around here. I thought things would improve, but no, just as lazy as before. And I kid you not, I told her, ma'am, please, I'm trying to work. I respectfully ask that you respect the other students' privacy and like diligence and just keep quiet so you don't like disrupt them. And my boss told me, oh, we got a complaint about you. You apparently you shouted at a customer and told him to fuck off. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
and my boss was like, I was confused. Like that doesn't sound like you.
Yo, that lady. Okay, you know what? That lady is the kind of lady that like she would like accuse a black guy of the R word, like that was like completely innocent. Because that's happened before,
Yeah.
right? You know this? Like
Yeah.
back in the day, it happened where like a lady would just be like, "Oh, that black guy R'd me," and then like basically that guy gets lynched, and like the guy is completely
Karen,
innocent.
yep.
She only like there was one story that somebody told where like she only said that about the guy because she hated the fact that that guy's sister had a better dress than she did, so she wanted to get at that girl.
So then what happened? Oh no,
Guy
go ahead,
got
sorry.
lynched.
He did?
He got lynched, dead. Not
Bullshit.
trap eunuch.
But you guys are talking about Karens. I like in my like Air Canada, working at Air Canada, you meet a lot of people, like for the fun of course, but like the annoying thing with the phone is that a lot of people, since internet is like you don't see anyone's face, you don't have the real name, they have anonymity, they get really more violent and like more aggressive. Same thing with the phone. And
So
usually
it's basically like league, but you're dealing with money.
yeah, basically the thing is that maybe I'm doing my job wrong, but I'm pretty sure maybe you guys will agree or disagree, but we'll see after. So a lot of people would call and ask for help, but then they're not really asking for help. What they're asking is like for discounts and like lower price, but like it's something that's out of our control. We can only give you the best price that's available today, and if it's gone, it's gone. We can't do shit. But like a lot of people either get really angry, they're like, oh, you guys are scammers, stealing our money, like you telling me I'm paying this much for a ticket and like I can't refund it, I only get credits. I'm like, yeah, that's our policy. And like these kind of people, when they get angry and starts insulting but still stay on the line and don't disconnect, it's like these people, it's like I don't help them. I legit do not help them. I do not try my best. I'll put them on hold for like ages, taking my sweet ass time to find resources. Sometimes I'll even leave the table and go talk to like other people, just, well, of course, ideas and like how I can deal with this customer. But sometimes some people are like, oh, you're sweetie, you're so nice, just looking something so simple for me. I'm like, What the fuck you call me? You call me a sweetie? Alright, we're getting this job done within 5 minutes. If not, then I'm gonna give you something complimentary. Like,
my uncle had a similar experience from the opposite end.
mhm,
We're working on we're trying to get a U-Haul,
mhm,
and this time we were at the opposite end where like the U-Haul system wasn't working for him. I think the system glitched where he tried to order one way, but like they switched his order on him because like there was something weird with his the location he was going to pick it up at.
mhm.
Anyway, long story short, he couldn't get his truck, and like the system was bugged, and so he was like calling like the U-Haul like customer service, like, "Hey, what's going on? Why can't I get this truck?" And he got a little heated, right? I mean, like because like he did do everything correctly, right? So like I can
It's
understand
all
why he
cool,
got a
man.
little, but the customer service guy basically just like, or the customer service chick basically just like cut the call on him, like she didn't like cut the call, but she basically like put him on hold for somebody else to pick up the call.
Yeah, you can. I mean, for us in where we work, we couldn't do this, and it's like it happened though. Like someone, one of our friends had like a very annoying customer. She hanged up. Few hours later, she gets the same customer and is like, "I talk to you later. Why am I talking to you again?" Like, and start insulting her again. We're like, Jesus, your luck is awful. But it's, some people don't understand that like behind the phone there's actual people. It's like we're not like we're not robots. We're here. We have feelings too. Same thing with like something I used to think like students don't realize that teachers are people too. They would insult teachers, talk behind their back. It was like in the end we're people too. But
Oh my god.
we only act like machines, and we only act the same way every day because like we're here to like educate you, and that's the only reason we have to act this way.